Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new here, I would love for you to click that subscribe button and join the family. Let's talk about how not living for the weekend has literally changed my life and changed my perspective on life. So for me, this realization happened in the workplace. I just started realizing that everyone was living for the weekend. And here's what I mean by that. On Monday, when I asked them how their weekend was, it was, way too short, but hey, here we are. Wednesday was hump day, which means that we were almost to Friday. Thursday was Friday Eve, and Friday was, ooh, thank God it's Friday. I get to go home and have the weekend of 2 days where I come back on Monday and do it all over again. And these were middle-aged people that had been in the healthcare field for years. And that's when I realized that I was not created to live for 3 days out of 7, and neither were you. Now, this also applies to those who don't work Monday through Friday. Whether you go in 3 days out of the week or you go into the office on some days and work from home on other days, just the sentiment that your life does not start until your work week ends is what I'm referring to. I know that not everyone loves their job, and even if you do love your job, we all can still agree that the weekends are a great time to get some rest, have some fun, and get rejuvenated. At the same time, I do think it's kind of problematic if leaving work is one of the main highlights in your week. I also think it's problematic if some of life's best enjoyments can only take place on the weekends. And yet and still, many of us have subscribed to the thank God it's Friday mentality. Many of us have subscribed to the rat race, and many of us do not know how to unsubscribe. So I would definitely say it's a perspective thing first, right? You have to change your perspective. I started making it my mantra. I literally would tell people at work, I'm not living for Friday. Don't come to me with that energy. Because if you are surrounded by pessimistic people that literally are looking at everything as if it's terrible until Friday comes, that's what you are going to start believing as well. And that's going to start seeping into your worldview. So I would say, yeah, I don't live for Friday. I'm just thankful it's Tuesday. I'm thankful I'm here. I'm thankful that tonight, I'm going out with my friends. You have to kind of change your perspective first of all and just switch it. And I would say within changing your perspective, you have to give yourself something to look forward to, right? So not only planning things for the weekend, but also planning things throughout the week. So whether it's, oh, it's Monday, it's date night tonight. Oh, it's Tuesday, I got Bible study with my girls. Oh, it's Wednesday, I literally can relax and do nothing. Oh, it's Thursday, I get to work out with my workout buddy. You have to literally start putting things throughout the week that bring you joy and bring you fulfillment so that you have something to motivate you. Specifically, if your job doesn't give you motivation, if you're burnt out, if you're exhausted after work, you have to make sure that you are not just on the rat race and you're not just letting your job in corporate America or whatever you have going on just suck the life out of you. You were not created to live for 3 days out of 7. Another thing is really sitting down and thinking about how you want to live the rest of your life. Me saying that I don't live for the weekend motivates me to continue on and create the life that I want to live. And not just the life that I want to live, but the life that God is calling me to. A life that will be challenging and a life that will stretch me, but also a life that continually fights against complacency. A life that is full of the Holy Spirit and a life that is continually chasing after Christ daily. And if I'm chasing after Him daily, then there has to be some good in every single day. Another thing is remembering to always have a mindset of gratitude. And even I struggle with this because it's really hard to think that anything good will come out of a stressful day or to be content in your situation if you aren't grateful. If you aren't grateful that the sun is shining or the birds are chirping or that your body works and that you can work out in the way that you want or that you get to have your favorite meal or spend time with people that you love, if you aren't grateful for those things, it's going to be really hard not to always fixate on what could be. And a lot of times the weekend is what could be for a lot of us when we're in the middle of a day that we don't want to be in, right? The weekend we have a lot of fun things going on, or some of us have times that we can just sleep in and not be bothered by people that we don't want to be around. And if we aren't focused on daily gratitude, then it's really hard not to fixate on the weekend. Because honestly, if you look at it like that, then there's nothing to be grateful for in that moment, which is honestly a lie. But it's a lie that a lot of us do believe. So I'm challenging you to not live for the weekend. Not live for your days off, not live for that next vacation, not live for the future while negating the present. I'm challenging you to not only thank God for Friday, but to thank Him for every day. Thank Him for every day as you live in all the abundance that He has for you. Leave me any questions, comments, or suggestions down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, turn notification bell, all that good stuff. And most importantly, say it with me, do not forget that your life is totally worth living. today and every day. I'll see you next week. Bye. Love y'all.